Hi everyone, I just want to show you how to draw a house plan. I'm saying house plan instead of floor plan because I want to make side views as well, sections and elevations, and also I want to end it with a 3D drawing or turning your 2D drawing into a 3D. So to start with, I'm going to go to new drawing or click on new. And before I start, I would just want to make sure my software has the right measurement system. So it is in millimeters, so that's the way I prefer it. And also I want to ask you, if you're new to CAD, the right click customization, the command mode, can you set it to enter, because that takes away that whole extra 2 clicks at the end of every command. So to start with, I'm going to draw a bedroom. So to go into line mode, I'm going to type in L, enter, and just start anywhere. I'm going to make it a 3 meter by 4 meter room. So 3000 millimeters by 4000 millimeters. So that's the size of the bedroom I would like to draw, and I'm just going to copy this line with CO, enter, and move it to the other side, and the same with that top line, CO, enter, and there is a 4 by 3 meter room. So where I'm from, the walls are usually 220 thick, so 220 millimeters thick. So to get all of the walls the same thickness, I'm going to use a command called offset. So what you do with offset, you click on the command, then you type in the offset amount you want, and you hit enter, and you click on the line, and then it can offset the line 220 above or 220 below. So I'm going to do that with all the lines. So then I have the same thickness all around. So to get these 2 lines to join, I'm going to use the fillet command. So with a fillet, you have to make sure that the radius of the fillet is 0, so then it's going to join the 2 lines instead of making a fillet. So to go into the command again, I just hit enter and choose the 2 lines, same with there, choose the 2 lines, same with there, choose the 2 lines. So then I have a bedroom that's 4 by 3 meters wide. So the first phase of drawing a floor plan is just to plan it out. So we'll fix the small imperfections as soon as we move on to a more final stage, but for now we're just going to plan out how we want the layout of our house to look. So I want a bathroom next to this bedroom, but before we move on, I just want to annotate this and make sure that I know this is a bedroom. So for that, I have to go into tools and go to textile, it's format, textile. So the standard textile is, this is the style of that textile, and the height of the text, as you can see, is 0, but I know it's going to be quite a big drawing, so I'm going to make the text 150 millimeters high. Width factor is correct, and I'm going to say apply, close. So now to get text, I type in T, enter, and I can draw a box where I want my text to be. So I want this to be bedroom 1. So to get the text in the middle of this block, I'm going to go to justification and make it middle center. So now the text is in the middle of the text box, but it's not in the middle of my drawing. So to get that, you can select the text. It always gives you, if you select middle center, it's going to give you like a grab point to take the text and move it around. So you can move it anywhere you want if you click on that. So I can go to the middle of the line to get a reference line, and to middle of this line to get a reference as well, and you can click, and now it's in the middle of, or the center of that room. So I want to add a bathroom, so I can go to there. That's the interior of the house. So I want a bathroom that's 2 meters by 3 meters. So it's going to be the same size as the bedroom in length. So I know that's going to be an outside wall. So that's going to stay 220. And I'm just going to use the offset command again. I'm just going to make sure in here that it says 220 because that's the thickness of the wall, and hit enter. So now I can go to each line and offset it by 220. Now I'm going to use the fillet command again. So I type in F, enter, make sure the radius is 0, and go to each corner. And there's a bathroom, but over here the line is overlapping and I want to fillet that as well. So you can type in F again, enter, and select those 2 lines. So then I'm going to copy the text as well, but I'm going to use this center point of this line to get the center point of that line. So I'm going to make this bathroom. So I know where I am at the planning stage. So for the next step, this is going to be an interior wall. So interior walls are usually not a support wall, so that makes them smaller or just a single file wall. So to make this wall thinner, I'm going to select that block and I'm going to stretch with the stretch command. So the stretch command, and I'm going to type in how far I want to stretch this. So it is 110, so what is left is 110 millimeters. So in this house I want to put a second bedroom. So I'm going to select that bedroom and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to click this as a start point because I already have a point over here where I can paste it. So I'm going to click that start point. So for now I can remove this line and just, not to get all these pieces of lines, I'm going to delete those as well that we used to draw the bathroom. I'm going to select these 2 at the point and stretch them as well to go over the whole house that I've already drawn. So to get the 220 over here, I have to go to offset as well, or again, and make sure it's 220, type enter, and just offset outside. Then you can go to the fillet command by typing F, enter, and just making those corners come together as well. So this is going to be bedroom 2. So to edit this text, I can just double click it, and it's going to edit mode. So now I can make it bedroom 2. So for these 2 bedrooms, there's 1 shared bathroom. So this is also interior wall. So again, to stretch this, I have to select everything I want to move up and type S, enter, or just click stretch over there and click a starting point. It doesn't have to be on the drawing. It's usually better to be outside of the drawing because you can always click a point that it jumps to and it makes everything skew. So there is 2 interior walls for the bathroom and the bedroom. Each has a shared wall with a bathroom. So now I want a living space or a living area, but I don't want it to be in view of the bedroom, so I'm gonna make a hallway. But I know then this is gonna be interior wall as well, so I'm gonna select that one and stretch it again to make it 110. So I know the hallway is going to be about 1.2 meters wide to 1.5 meters wide, so I'm going to choose offset as well. This is a function you're going to use a lot. So to get that dimension in for I'm going to make it 1.2 meters. Type enter. Now I can select that. So there you have a hallway of 1.2 meters wide. So this is also going to be interior wall, so I'm going to use offset as well, or again, and make it 110 wide. So I want to put it at the bottom of it, otherwise it's going to cut into the 1.2 meters that I needed over here. So that's going to be the starting point. So now I want a living area, a kitchen, and a dining area. So it's not going to be a very big house. I'm just going to make it a square house. It's all just to show how to use the commands in AutoCAD to draw a simple house plan. So the living area I want to be 3 meters, or let's make it 4 meters wide. And I'm going to use this whole area for the living area, so I'm going to make all of it 4 meters wide. But I know that I've used the wrong line for outside, but that's fine. I'm going to fix that with the offset command, because all of these lines that I just drew is going to be outside wall, so I'm going to make it 220 wide again. So just to So as you can see, I've offset that to the wrong side, but it's an easy fix. I can just select those two lines and move it over so that it's like I've offset into the inner of the house instead of out. So to go back to the fillet command, just to clean up these corners. So I go into the fillet command every time just by pressing enter or spacebar. It has the same function in AutoCAD as an enter. So I'm going to divide this up. This kitchen is not going to be very big. So I'm going to make the kitchen, let's say 2 meters wide. So I'm just going to get a reference line, 2 meters wide. This is not going to be a support wall, so I'm going to make it 110 wide with the offset function again. So make it 110, sorry. So this is kitchen. Just copy that text again. So that's the kitchen, and I'm gonna make a dining area. Let's say you need about 2.5 meters for a dining area. Well, let's make it 3 meters. I think I have a lot of space to work with. I'm gonna make it 3.5, 3,500 millimeters. I'm gonna make the dining area. So I'm just going to copy these two lines that I've already drawn there. So CO enter to go into the copy command. Just get a reference point there and move it over to there. So this is dining. And living. So for now, that's how I want the house. It's just going to be a very simple square house to make it easy to make elevations of and sections of, as well as draw a 3D from this. So I have to connect those two lines to connect the hallway. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want 20 lines over each other, so I'm going to take this one and delete it. So you can just hit the delete button and take the top one, and you can click on one of those blocks and just stretch it. So I know that this is going to be exterior wall, so it's going to stay 220. So I'm going to fill it there. Going with fillet, is F enter, and just hit enter again to reuse the same command. And the same on this side. I'm going to delete one line and just stretch that one over and just complete the hallway with the 220 wall. So just go to fillet again, hit enter to clean up those corners. Same over here, but over here I've used two lines, but you can see they're both touching that side and touching that side, touching here and here as well. So to remove the lines that are crossing like that, you can use another function, it's called trim. So to go into that, you can type in TR enter, or you can click on that little scissor label there, and it automatically selects everything in the drawing, so you can trim everything you want off each other. So I'm just going to click on those lines I want to get rid of. Okay, so for now that's a very basic house. So I'm going to show you in my next video how to make it look better. I'm going to put in doors as well. I'm going to put in windows as well. And from then on we're going to work it up until we have side elevations or sections. And we're going to move it up to a 3D drawing as well. So you can stick around for part 2. I'm sure we're going to do the 3D in a part 3. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.